Welcome to Mic'd Up English, where stories come alive and your English grows naturally. Hi, I'm Alex.
Today, we're diving into a really amazing story of transformation. It's a journey that takes us from the snowy streets of Minnesota all the way to the vibrant, bustling heart of Rio de Janeiro. It's the story of a bird named Blue, who has to figure out who he was truly meant to be. So let's start with this question, because it's really at the center of everything. Just imagine that everything you're capable of, your true potential, is locked behind a door. And the only key is facing your biggest fear. Keep that idea in your head as we get into Blue's story. Our story kicks off in what you could call a comfortable cage, a world that's totally safe, totally predictable, and completely wrong for a bird like Blue. See, Blue was supposed to grow up in the incredible rainforests of Rio, but as a baby, he's captured by smugglers. Then, by a crazy twist of fate, his crate falls off a truck right onto a snowy street in Minnesota. A sweet girl named Linda finds him, and even though she saves him, that wild life he was born for, well, it's gone.
And this just creates such a huge contrast, right? On one side, you've got Blue's actual life, warm, safe, filled with human things like hot cocoa. And on the other, there's the life he should have had, wild, free, soaring through the sky. He's literally a creature of the air living his entire life on the ground.
So this is the heart of Blue's problem. He's a bird who doesn't really know how to be a bird. He's mastered all the human stuff, but the one thing that truly defines him, flying, he can't do it. And that one missing skill pretty much defines his whole life. But of course, a quiet, comfortable life like that, well, it can't last forever. Someone's about to show up and completely wreck Blue's routine, sending him on a mission he definitely did not sign up for. This ornithologist, a guy named Tulio, shows up with some pretty shocking news. Turns out, Blue isn't just a pet, he is the very last male of his kind. And the only female left, a bird named Jewel, is thousands of miles away in Rio. All of a sudden, the entire future of a species is resting on the wings of a bird who can't even fly. Just look at that. 2. That's it. The weight of that number is just massive. Suddenly, Blue's personal fears feel tiny compared to this huge problem. You can't get much higher stakes than that. So Blue makes the trip to Rio. But this whole Save the Species mission takes a very dangerous and very literal turn almost the second he gets there.
Okay, so Blue finally meets Jewel, the only other blue macaw on Earth, and there's just one tiny problem. They absolutely cannot stand each other. He's nervous and careful, she's this fierce, independent spirit who just wants to be free. They are total opposites, and sparks fly from the very first second, and not the good kind.
But before they can even really argue about it, disaster strikes. You guessed it, the smugglers are back. They snatch both birds, and to make everything a million times worse, they physically chain their legs together. So now these two, who can't agree on anything, have to depend on each other to survive. Escaping the smugglers' hideout is just step 1. Now, chained together, they've got to make their way through the beautiful but also very dangerous world of Rio. Their journey turns into this mad dash for freedom. They get some help from a wise old toucan named Raphael, who sends them to find a bulldog named Louise, who they think can break the chain. And every single step of this adventure pushes Blue further and further away from everything he's ever known.
And you know what? This is where we start to see the real change happen. Every challenge, every close call, it forces Blue to come out of his shell. That cautious little pet from Minnesota starts to find some courage he never ever knew he had. He's slowly learning how to be the bird he was always supposed to be.
This all brings us to the story's big climax. Everything Blue has learned is about to be put to the test. He's got to face his #1 absolute greatest fear. The whole thing goes down during the wild chaos of Rio's carnival. The festival is raging, and the smugglers corner them and manage to grab Jewel. They're on a smuggler's plane high in the sky when she falls out. She's injured, she can't fly, and Blue has an impossible choice. Stay safe on the plane or go after her. I mean, think about it. Jewel is falling, and the only one who can possibly save her is the one bird in the world who can't fly. There are no other options. There is no other way out. It is a do or die moment for both of them. And this is it. This is the moment. It's his love for Jewel that does it. He lets go of all that fear, he trusts his instincts, and he jumps.
But he doesn't just fall, he flies. In that one single incredible act of courage, he saves Jewel, he takes down the bad guys, and he becomes his true self.
After a moment like that, nothing can ever be the same again. Blue's journey is officially complete, and his reward is a new life he never even could have dreamed of. And everything just falls perfectly into place. The smugglers are dealt with, Blue and Jewel, now a real team, decide to live a free life together in the rainforest. And what's so great is that his human friend Linda stays in Rio, so he gets to keep a connection to both his worlds. And, most importantly, their species finally has a future.
When you boil it all down, this is the real message of Blue's story. His cage wasn't really made of bars. It was made of comfort, and it was made of fear. By taking that leap of faith, and I mean that literally, he finally unlocked the hero that was inside him the whole time. And that brings us all the way back to that first question we asked. Blue's journey from a cage to the clouds is just this powerful reminder that our greatest adventures and who we really are often waiting for us just on the other side of fear. So it kind of makes you wonder, right? What comfort zone might be holding you back?